Last night's episode of Nigerian Idols was just a clear case of we gave Nigerians Beyonce, so we are gonna keep comfort. Because I still don't get it. I still don't get it. People used to argue that, oh, it's all up to the voters. It's all up to the voters. But Beyonce was evicted last week. So I threw a question at you guys. Was it that Beyonce didn't get enough votes? Because you people were the ones that were arguing that Beyonce has the most fans of all the contestants. So how was it possible that Beyonce was eliminated last week? In fact, now that we're having this conversation, I think I should throw a question to all of you. Who do you think deserves to get to top 3? And who do you think deserves to win this season of Nigerian Idols? Because, guys, I don't understand. Okay, if we say it's all up to the voters, tell me how Comfort is way better than Emmanuel that was evicted yesterday. How so? How is Comfort more talented and more... Oops, I forgot. It's all about the sentiment, yeah? Sentimental voting, sentimental judgment. It's all about the sentiments. Okay. Anyways, last night's episode, just as much as it was one of the most irritating episodes, it was also one of the best episodes, guys. And to be very honest, I had a lot of amazing moments, which I'm going to share with all of you on this video. And I made a lot of observations, which I am also going to share with all of you. So you definitely need to watch to the end of this video. And do not forget, guys, I still have my merch store linked up in the description box of this video. So if you're interested in getting my FSWG tea mug, if you're based in Nigeria, you can reach out to me directly on Instagram by sending me a DM, okay? Or you can simply visit my merch store to purchase yours. So let's get into the gist. So last night's episode of Nigerian Idols was quite different in a good way, because there was a guest judge in person of Mr. P of the Peter P Square duo. Now, his presence amongst the panel of judges gave my spirit a lift, because that was like the first time on the show that I was hearing a neutral person come onto the show and spill facts and spill truths and actually execute the job, the task of a proper judge that should be on that show. And guys, I was wondering, why didn't the organizers of the show actually put in person of Seyi, Mr. P? Because Seyi's comment yesterday to Faith, I'm wondering, to be honest, it just completely revealed his ignorance in music. And it was just very, very glaring. Extremely glaring. Now, aside the presence of a guest judge, the contestants also gave us a double performance, meaning that they were allowed to perform twice. Okay, so the first genre of music they performed was pop, and then the second was jazz. And anybody that knows Glory Elijah knows that Glory is a sucker for jazz. So guys, I was really looking forward to the jazz performance because I really wanted to see the contestants in their elements. And to be very honest, the moment IK announced that they were going to be performing different songs in jazz, I just knew instantly that Comfort was going to flop it. I knew she was going to flop it. And once again, she did not disappoint me. She flopped heavily. Now let's start with Faith. The two songs that Faith performed were simply amazing. I mean, this guy gave it his best shot. He did so well. I was simply amazed at how versatile Faith Jason is, that whatever kind of music you throw at him, he will improvise it, he will make it his own, and he will make it very, very enjoyable for you to listen to and also enjoy watching him on stage performing. However, there was something I noticed, and hey guys, I am saying this out of love, not because I do not think that Faith is not good enough. I mean, check out my previous videos. I've been giving amazing reviews about Faith's performance, but this is just an advice to Faith if he is watching this video. So after watching Akuna, Kingdom, and Francis perform, I became very, very scared for Faith, because to be very honest, the way those other three people performed last night, it was like a tug of war. It was like they were fighting fiercely for their position to get to top 3. And to be very honest, you see those 3 people yesterday, they got the position. They left nothing. They left no remnant of the top 3 position. So Faith Jason's performance yesterday, as usual, it was very, very good. It was quite enjoyable, but I did not feel the usual fighting spirit that he normally comes to the stage with. So Faith, if you're watching this video, this is just an honest opinion from someone that has been following the show back to back. I wish DJ Seyi saw what I saw, but instead he had to go and open his mouth and say, I liked your performance, but at some point I felt like you were running out of breath. And I'm like, oh, Benny, shut up your mouth, Jared. Running out of breath for real. I mean, anybody that has watched all these contestants perform, they will know that the 2 contestants that have the issue of breath control is Comfort and Beyonce. Every other contestant on that show, they've cooked themselves in vocal training. Breath control is not their problem. In fact, it is not even in the books of their problems when it comes to performing on that stage. So how did they say saw that Faith Jason was struggling with breath control? Guys, to be honest, I'm done. I'm done. It beats me. I'm done. But however, I love the commentaries from the judges for the first time. Yes. Especially from Mr. P from the Peter P Squared duo, where he advised, or all of them, they advised Faith Jason to hold on to his guitar, because to be very honest, I feel like Faith has a future, you know, with his guitar. That guitar is his identity, is his brand. So I really go with their advice to him that even after the show, he should hold on to that guitar. He should make a name out of playing that guitar, because to be very honest, guys, the moment he had his second performance, that guitar was the icing on the cake that made his performance really, really enjoyable to watch and listen to. I totally need to oil my lips to talk about Comfort's performance. Let's just hit the nail on the head. Comfort's performance yesterday was the worst. Comfort's performance yesterday was horrible. I was watching Comfort perform yesterday, and I was just picturing a scenario where a child, once again, is just roaming around the streets of her neighborhood and just doing vocal testings. Comfort's performance was no performance at all. Because if you want to really go by the true definition of a performance, guys, that was no performance at all. I'm going to tell you what was wrong with Comfort's performance. Comfort has no stage presence. Yes, just like Beyonce. Comfort has no stage presence. Her voice texture needs to be groomed. Comfort's voice texture carries no weight. It carries no strength. Comfort has no vocal prowess. For a competition of this nature, Comfort's voice is weak. Comfort's personality, Comfort as a whole, is not ready for that stage. Comfort still needs a lot of grooming. And that brings about the question, which one of you also asked me last night, because as I was watching the show, a lot of you were sending me DMs, messages, and saying, Glory, are you seeing what's happening? Are you seeing what's happening? Guys, I was seeing what was happening. And I was really, really appalled. To be very honest, I was really appalled. Guys, let me ask you all a question. So, what truly is the Nigerian Idol's platform? What are the organizers looking for? What do they want? Because this season's Nigerian Idols, it's just so contradictory. It's a bundle of confusion. It's a bundle of unprofessionalism. 1 minute, the judges are giving the idea that, oh, they're looking for people that can sing, they're looking for people that are ready for the stage, they're looking for people that are ready to become superstars. And then the other minute, they are packing people that are not even done, people that are not even ready, people that do not even have grooming, people that are not even ready to sing, people that are just half-baked. They're packing half-baked singers onto the stage, all in the guise of, oh, this person is from a poor background, let us give the person a chance. All in the name of, oh, this person is just 16, let's just give the person a chance. Then at the end of the day, they make all of these young individuals go through the hurdles, the emotional and mental stress of going through a very, very rigorous audition process, and then they make it onto the show, the live show, and then they evict them. Why? Because they want to create an opportunity for these other ones whom the judges are trying to groom on the show. So the question is Nigerian Idols a platform for grooming half-baked singers, or is it a platform for actually elevating people who have spent a lot of years, invested a lot of time in polishing their craft and then shooting them to the stars? Which one does Nigerian Idols represent as a brand? Because I don't understand anymore. And then, as usual, our sister in the Lord, Sister Shay, who already has had a very, very interesting week with Tiwa Savage, of course. I actually did a video about that. Go and check it out on my channel. She was being very, very dramatic again, as usual.
Oh, Comfort. I'm so proud of you right now. I mean, look at you grow. Look at you grow. The comfort of before is not the comfort of today. I mean, today's performance was your best ever since your audition. I'm so proud of you.
I'm like, okay. Okay. Every time Comfort performs, that performance is always the best since our audition. Meaning, all our performances since our audition, they're the best. What a joke! What a joke! The first time ever on the show this season for Nigerian Idols, Obi Asika said one truth to Comfort. He told her that, oh, her first performance, she wasn't very, very confident, blah, 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 but the second one was slightly okay, blah, blah, blah. However, he still did not hit the nail on the head. And thank God, there was Mr. P on the panel of judges who said to Comfort what those judges should have been saying to Comfort from the beginning. Mr. P told Comfort that, listen, you are not really fighting for that spot. Remember, there are a lot of people who want that spot that you have. You are not fighting for it. And I said, bam, that is it. That is just all I needed these judges to have been singing into the thick brains, the thick skulls of Comfort, and of course Beyonce, before she was eliminated. This was the exact same thing I said in my last two Nigerian Idols videos and in my last week Nigerian Idols videos. I said it, that the way these other contestants are fighting for their position on the show, the way they are fighting, the way they are singing as if their life depends on it, Comfort and Beyonce, they were not doing nada. They were not doing jack. They were just so relaxed. And what is even encouraging Comfort is that, oh, Nigerians are voting for me, meaning they like my style, they like my voice. Let's just move on to Kingdom's performance before I lose my mind. Now, Kingdom's performance, guys. Hey, God. Woo! Last night, I was torn because I was struggling between choosing who stole the show last night. Was it Kingdom? Was it Akuna? Kingdom's performance last night, guys, oh my days, I don't even know. I was speechless. I was standing on my feet all through whilst Kingdom was singing. That guy, Kingdom has such a voice that when he's performing, you're having goosebumps on your body. I was having goosebumps, guys. Kingdom finished the first song. He finished the first song. I can't really remember the title of the song he performed as his first pop song, but the second one, he performed Nina Simone's It's a New Dawn. Oh God. That is how to sing a jazz number. That is how to perform jazz. His style, his stage presence, his charisma on that stage, the way he sat on a stool, the way he got up, the way he walked, the way he controlled the stage, the way he went around, you know, taking charge of the entire performance, captivating the attention of the judges, captivating the attention of the audience. Guys, I was sold out. I was completely sold out. I found myself screaming in my house that yes, that is how to give a jazz number. Guys, I kept on screaming. It's one thing for a contestant to be told to sing a song. It is another thing, in fact, a better good for the contestants to be able to pick up that song, marinate the song in their system, immerse themselves in the emotions of the song, and then deliver the song like a professional, even more than the actual owner of the song. And that is what makes these set of contestants different. Guys, Kingdom once again stole the show last night. In my opinion, his performance was simply the best. Moving on to Akuna, guys. Listen, every time Akuna comes onto that stage, this is what she does. She lights a match, she burns the stage. Akuna burns the stage. She burns the stage to the point that even Shay gets speechless. Shay gets speechless. And guys, to be very honest, oh my days. Listen, Akuna is such a raw talent. Akuna is so raw. And the beauty about that rawness that she exudes on the stage is that she also knows how to fine-tune it into refinement. And we saw all of that play out last night as she performed the first number and the second one, the jazz piece. She did Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus as her first performance, which was simply amazing. And then the second performance, she also performed Nina Simone's I Put a Spell on You. When she was performing that song, guys, I was wondering like, which version is this one? Because if you've watched 50 Shades of Grey, the song that they used to open the movie, I put a spell on you because you're mine. Guys, I was wondering like, well, this is not the actual I Put a Spell on You that I'm used to. But then it doesn't matter because the version that she served to us, she gave it to us hot. Now, in case you're wondering, Akuna displayed some amazing jazzy techniques on that song. You see all those jazzy minor notes that she was hitting here and there. Guys, that is how to steal a show. And she came prepared and she did it. And guys, I was blown away again. That was why I mentioned earlier that I was conflicted between Kingdom's performance and Akuna's performance. Oh my God, which one should I go for? Guys, Akuna has evolved. For those of you talking about, oh, growth on the show, Akuna is a true definition of growth on the show. Remember when she had her first audition and all of that, I didn't really notice her because there wasn't really something spectacular that I noticed about her voice. But as time went on, guys, it just became very obvious that this person is putting in a lot of work. She's working on her voice, she's working on her stage presence, and she has perfected the act of performing on that stage. And to be very honest, she deserves to get to top 3. Now, moving on to Francis' performance, guys. Francis has one of the most versatile voices on this season's Nigerian Idol. Guys, Francis has this talent. I don't know if you all have noticed, but he has this talent of being able to impersonate the actual voice, the actual sound of the owner of any song. Guys, and it's really amazing because this guy has a rich, deep baritone voice. And he has this amazing head voice as well. Because whenever he performs songs from Sam Smith, guys, he leaves you speechless. The first number he did, I was left speechless because it was just so sweet. It was just so amazing. Guys, I was just confused. I was really confused. And then the jazz number that he performed, oh my days. Listen guys, coincidentally, I just finished this mini series on Netflix called Hollywood. You know, so when I was watching Francis performed, all of a sudden it was as if I was catapulted back to Las Vegas, you know, virtually. It was as if I was catapulted into all of this 80s, you know, early 80s kind of musical numbers, what they call this burlesque kind of performances. Guys, it was just simply amazing. Francis is a definition of a showman. He makes you enjoy a song. He gives you a different perspective to a song, which is very important for a good musician. The interesting thing about Francis' performance is the song he performed is not like an original jazz piece. It is just this usual blues by Lionel Richie. Hello, you know the usual hello, is it me you're looking for? That was the song. But then Francis completely switched it up, improvised the song, and turned it into an amazing show. Guys, the guy was, listen, the highlight for me from Francis' performance was when he did that dun, 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 boom, dun, dun, dun. Like guys, it just took me all the way back to all those 80s movies that I loved so much. Listen, Francis is a true showman, period. So overall, last night's episode of Nigerian Idols was very, very interesting, very, very enjoyable. Although at some point I was very, very upset. I felt like jumping into my TV and giving somebody a knock on the head. But it was quite interesting. It was enjoyable. It was entertaining. I had so much fun. But I am still looking forward to seeing if Comfort is going to remain on the show next week, because now we have very, very strong contenders. Like, we have the strongest of the strongest of the strongest of the bunch. We have Akuna, we have Kingdom, we have Francis, we have Faith. So I am really looking forward to seeing who is going to be eliminated next week for Comfort to still get to top 3 or top 4, because hey, what will happen? It won't be a joke. It won't be funny. You see how this laugh I'm laughing right now? It won't be funny, oh. It will not be funny. I want to see if someone like Faith is going to be evicted for Comfort to remain, to get to top 3 or possibly win the show. I want to see if someone like Akuna, someone like Kingdom, someone like Francis will be eliminated for Comfort to remain on the show. We go see how madness take past madness. Just as I'll say on all my videos, if you have a favorite on the show, it is not enough for you to just watch them perform, like them, be happy, follow them on social media without doing anything. You need to aggressively campaign for them. You need to aggressively vote for them. That is, if you like, to keep them on the show, to get to the finals and possibly win the show. And guys, to be very honest, I do not have 100% confidence in the voting process. But if they say it is via the voting process that all these decisions are being made, well, all well and good. So be it. So you, as a fan of your favorite, you have a duty. Yeah, it is your duty to vote for them. So you need to please campaign aggressively for them and vote for them, most importantly. This is where I'm going to end this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. And hey, don't forget to drop your thoughts and your comments in the comment section below. I've asked you guys a lot of questions on this video, so please answer all the questions in the comment section below. I really look forward to knowing your opinion on the things that I have asked. And today is a public holiday in Nigeria, so happy holidays to all my Nigerian viewers. I will see you all on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory. Have an amazing day. Bye.